morning. Hello, everyone. All right, so we are officially 11 weeks out. So we are in it. We are deep in the prep. And it's coming down to the weeks. Like 11 weeks seems like a long time, but it's not, let me tell you, it goes by fast. So last I checked in with you guys, I did get a refeed day on Sunday, and then the only changes we made to my meals, program, everything was I just increased my cardio a little bit. So instead of 350 active calories burned running, I'm now doing 400. So that was the only change we made this week. Today is Sunday. So yesterday I had my check-ins with coach and we are keeping cardio the same. I was down another pound. So we are consistently losing weight, which is super, super nice because it was a little bit stagnant there. It was really slow in the beginning. And so things are really moving now, which I'm super happy with. Body is responding really, really great. And so the changes we're making this week is just a little bit to the meals, doing some leaner protein. So instead of one of my meals being chicken, it's gonna be white fish. And so I'm going to do either mahi, rockfish, or probably one of those two. A lot of people do tilapia, but with tilapia, it is a very dirty fish. So I never recommend it to anyone, not my clients or anyone, just because it's always farm raised and you really, with fish, make sure you get wild caught for everything. It's very important because of mercury levels. They also add a lot of hormones to fish that are farm raised, and tilapia just tends to be a very dirty fish. Like they actually eat their own shit, which is really gross. So highly recommend not doing tilapia, but choosing something else. Like you can do cod. I like rockfish or mahi. That's my favorites. And so we're changing that in one of the meals. And then we are also dropping carbs in one of the meals. So nothing too crazy. And then a couple changes to like supplements. But other than that, nothing too crazy as far as changes. We're going to keep it pretty consistent because my body has been responding really well. So today we are going to be doing our run right now, knock it out, 400 calories active of running, which comes out to about 5 miles. It's a lot of running, doing that 6 days a week. I'm basically training for a marathon at this point. So we're gonna knock out the running, and then we have hamstrings and glutes later today. We're gonna toss in a little bit of quads, but not too much. So we're gonna train, and then today I get a refeed. I'm so excited. I've been consistently having refeeds every weekend because my weight has been dropping so steadily. My body's been responding really well. And so we are going to make rack of lamb tonight, and then maybe some potatoes. I might do this like kind of healthier version of box mac and cheese that I really like. We'll see. Either potatoes or mac and cheese. I'm not sure yet. But with refeeds, I've been feeling really, good lately because I've been doing them at home, like cooking a refeed meal at home instead of going out and getting a refeed meal. Not only is my body responding better to it because it's good quality ingredients and I know exactly the portions, how much of what I'm putting in my body, but also mentally, for some reason, eating out, I still feel guilty even though I'm allowed to have a refeed meal. It still makes me feel a little guilty, which causes me anxiety, which can increase stress and cortisol, and we don't like that. So this prep, I've been really enjoying just eating my refeed meals at home, and that's been helping a lot. And so refeed meal today, and that's pretty much it for today. I think next week I'm going to try and take you guys through what my actual work week looks like. It's super like busy, like back to back. So I will do my best to try and show you what that actually looks like in the next video. We're gonna knock out this cardio. Again, I'm procrastinating, but we're gonna do it. We're just gonna smile and we're going to do it. Okay, we are done with cardio. I did 300 calories. And I'm going to do the remainder on the elliptical when I do legs later, just to give my legs a little break from the running, because it is pretty hard on the body. I will say though, it's getting much easier as I get lighter and leaner. And I've also been very on top of like my recovery for it, but well done. So sweet. I literally carry 2 towels with me because I just sweat so much, and I hate the sensation of sweat dripping down my face or my arms. And it's just been so hot here lately. It's been in the freaking, yesterday was 99 degrees. Ridiculous. LA is out of control, man. But just doing a little recovery walk. And then we're gonna rinse off and stop by the farmer's market before we head home. Alrighty, see you guys at home. Alrighty, so we are back home. We stopped at the farmer's market and got a sourdough buckwheat loaf. That's gluten-free for Brando. Because he has a son for celiac, so he used to be completely gluten-free. So this one we are going to have with Din Din tonight. I'm excited. But it was so hot at the farmer's market, so it was so packed because it's Mother's Day, so I was like sweating while walking. But we're in the cool house now. Going to eat our creamy next and chill for a bit, do a little bit of work for clients, then get ready for the gym. All right, creamy is done. Just look at that texture. So nice. Just look at that. It is my version of a cherry Garcia. So it's chocolate, protein powder, frozen cherries, and then I did add in a little bit of dates for some extra carbs because it's a refeed day. Eat this. We're also gonna have some coffee and chill. Alrighty, so we ate our creamy, did some work for some clients on programming, and we are now going to make our pre-leg day meal. So usually I have my oatmeal with protein and almond butter, but since today's a refeed day, I'm going to do relatively the same macros, but do a waffle with some banana. And so I'm gonna use the Birch Bender's pancake mix, because you just have to add water to this one, and it's really, really good. And then I added a scoop of the salted caramel from First Form, and then some banana. And then we're gonna top it with the Wholesome Yum zero sugar maple syrup. So most maple syrups that are like sugar-free honestly don't really taste good, but this one actually tastes like actual maple syrup, which is nice. but we're making our waffle. She's almost done. Look at this. Ready for it? Look how pretty. Then we're gonna put some almond butter on it. And then while I let that digest, we're gonna go to Sprouts and get our rack of lamb and other treats for dinner tonight. Look how perfect. Looks like an Eggo, but it's healthy.
Extra large.
Extra large Eggo waffle. We are going to put some almond butter on it. The Trader Joe's, focus. Trader Joe's raw almond butter. And I actually add liquid stevia, my own sea salt, and some vanilla paste to my almond butter and make it kind of like my own, but without other added stuff to it. So we're going to put some banana on top of this. Then a little drizzle. We're just gonna do like 10 grams. Nothing crazy. Last but not least, we heated up our syrup. Pour all over the dish. Bam. That does not look so delicious. One thing you'll know about me, I could have breakfast for every single meal and I would be the happiest person alive. All right, here is the haul from Sprouts. So for dinner tonight, we went a little overboard and got different kinds. So we've got the lamb leg. We've got some lamb chops, the loin. We've got rib chops too. So I'm gonna do a little lollipop lamb action there. We're going to have some little potatoes with it. We got our sweet onion. And then some other things that we got this week, since we're adding fish to the diet, got the wild caught mahi mahi. And then we got more of our zero sugar maple syrup. Got more of my Bragg's coconut aminos, and then Brando gets the original cocoa aminos. I just get these ones in prep because they have less carbs than the other ones. And then we got more egg whites, yerba mate, the loose leaf. Got some more coffee because we're coffee fiends. Brando got his ice cream. This brand is really, really good. It's sweetened with raw honey. The macros aren't like super low or anything, but the ingredients are super good. So it's just like literally cream, milk, dates, coconut oil, honey to sweeten it. So really good quality. Got the mint chip one this time. And then this is the mac and cheese I get. I got the Gouda one this time. The ingredients aren't terrible on these, but it's just definitely low calorie and they have more protein. So I just got that for like another refeed day if I want it. But that is what we got. Okay, so now we are going to head to the gym and get a leg workout in. But I wanted to show you guys, I got a new pre-workout. I used to take this one, but it's the Alpha Surge. It will focus. And this one is the Candy Blast flavor. So this one I like for lifts and workouts because it's a vasodilator, so meaning like it's better for like getting like a good pump as a pre-workout. So I'm gonna do this, and then of course creatine as always. This one does have caffeine in it, so I'm not gonna go overboard on it just because I don't like feeling the jitters too much. Not a fan. So we'll just do like almost a full scoop, but not quite a full scoop. Because I'm still a little jazzed from coffee earlier. So do like 3/4 of a scoop. And then a full scoop of creatine. Just like that. Mix. And down the hatch. All right, let's go crush some legs. All right, so to begin our leg day, we are going to start off with hack squats. So we're gonna do 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and we're gonna try to increase the weight on each set. Now, to be honest, my leg days haven't been super crazy heavy because of the amount of cardio I'm doing. So with these, I'm not gonna go too heavy, but I'm gonna focus more on the control. So think of a 2-second descent, 1 second ascent as you come up. And I'm gonna make these a little bit more glute focused and hamstring focused. So I'm going to hinge my hips further back rather than driving my knees forward. At the bottom, I'm going to squeeze my glutes to lift. Now, between sets of this, we're going to superset with a banded partial squat. We're going to do 12 to 15 reps. And we're gonna make this a lot more glute focused. So we're gonna push the hips way back, and you'll notice that I'm holding on to something so that I can sit back even more. At the bottom, just squeeze the glutes, lift halfway out of the squat, but not all the way. Our next exercise is going to be a single leg hamstring curl, standing preferably. But if you don't have a standing machine, you can also do these lying or seated. Now with these, we are going to do 12 reps on each leg, 4 sets, and we're gonna emphasize a slower descent and a big squeeze at the top. Really make sure that you get full range on this so you're fully stretching at the bottom
and make sure that your hips aren't moving too much, primarily hamstrings. Our next exercise is going to be a vertical leg press. We're going to do 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Now, if you don't have a vertical leg press machine at your gym, you can also use a Smith machine. Just make sure that you get into the correct position where you're primarily feeling your hamstrings and glutes, not your quads. I'm going to come all the way down into a full range, and as I press and lift, I'm going to squeeze my glutes and hamstrings. Now, between sets of our vertical leg press, we are going to do a hyperextension. We're going to do 10 reps with weight, so choose a plate, and then we're going to do AMRAP at body weight, so as many reps as you can until you hit that fatigue. Now, when you lift, make sure you squeeze your hamstrings and glutes and don't overextend using your back. When I do these, I like to think of pointing my toes outward and squeezing my heels together to activate my hamstrings a little bit more. Make sure you also keep your core engaged. Big squeeze at the top and control all the way down in a full range. Our next exercise is going to be a standing single leg glute abduction. Now, if you don't have this machine, you can also do this on a cable. We're going to do 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps on each side. Now with this one, it's important not to go too heavy to the point where you are using your back to lift. You want to only be using the outer part of your glute med. Keep the core super tight, have a slight bend in your other leg to stabilize. And last but not least, we have calf raises. Can't forget about the calves, guys. You're gonna do standing or seated calf raises, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Now with these, really make sure that you get full range, a big stretch at the bottom and full extension at the very top. Now with these, I like to also keep a slight bend in my knee so that I'm not using my quads or my hamstrings or glutes to help out. Alrighty guys, that is a wrap on our leg day. The leggies are pumped. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what else you guys want to see in our training videos.
Alrighty, leg day done. It was actually a very good one. Now I'm going to do a little bit of practice posing because I've been actually neglecting it. And posing is one of those things where it's like, I personally don't like doing it. Like, it's just one of those tasks where it's like really hard for me to actually get up and do it. And it's very tiring. But it's really, really important because like when you're on stage, if you don't know how to pose correctly or flex your muscles correctly, hold it, you're not able to show off your physique the way that the judges want to see it. And you might have, like, for instance, an amazing back, but if you can't get your lat spread correct and really show it off, then you're hiding it and they're not going to judge you as well. So posing is showing off your physique, and that's what's gonna help with like the judging aspect of it. So it is really important. And so I'm going to do a little posing practice. Also, shout out to Sunset Swimwear for the beautiful posing bikini. If you guys don't follow her and you guys compete, she's on Instagram at Sunset Swimwear. Beautiful bikinis. So we're gonna do a little posing practice, and then I will show you guys when we start cooking up our refeed meal, all the lamb, all the different types of lamb, potatoes, some toasted bread, and yeah, so let's go pose. All right, we are prepping dinner. I am prepping the marinade for the lamb rib chops. I'm gonna make little lamb lollipops. I'm doing lemon juice, avocado oil, mint, honey, salt, pepper, garlic. And I'm gonna make a Greek yogurt sauce with some dill. And then Brando's doing some garlicky, buttery potatoes, the leg steak, and lamb chops. He's gonna reverse sear those. Are you reverse searing them? He's
Probably.
gonna reverse sear them. And, ooh, I'll zoom. Oops. So we're going to marinate these, and then they take about like 5 minutes to actually cook. And then we're gonna have some of the gluten-free bread with some butter. And that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna prep this up. I have this fresh mint from the farmer's market that I got last week. It smells so good. And dill. So we're gonna chop that up, add it to our mix, marinate it for a little bit. And that's that. It's a lot of good shit. Good shit. You just give them onion?
I'm just letting them split.
Did they eat it?
He's really uncertain about it.
Brando used to eat straight garlic and onion because it's good for your skin apparently, or your gut.
Good for your gut, which is good for your skin.
So you put it in water and just like chug it,
I dice
throw
it.
it back.
Dice it up, chug it down with some water.
Disgusting. All right, our mix is done. We are going to put that right there. All right, we're gonna toss these little guys in. Should probably mix this a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I really just eyeballed this. Did not do it like any measurements, but it's gonna be good. Honey's kind of sticking a little bit. Hey, Beanie, you smell some good stuff? Dogs are like sniffing the air. Okay. Toss these in here. Dun, dun, dun. You see these guys? What are you doing? Huh? You smell something good?
We still got an hour and a half.
It's not dinner time yet. Okay, we're making our Greek yogurt sauce. So I did Greek yogurt and the Bragg's coconut aminos. I'm going to add some chopped mint and dill. And then I like a little bit of spiciness, so we're gonna add a little bit of Cholula. And then some salt and pepper. Mix it all up. Sometimes I add lemon to this. We'll see. We'll see if it needs it. See what the vibe is. There we go.
She Good carrots.
Voila. I have shredded carrots.
That's insane.
See what Brando's got before he covers it. Wow. Wow. Is that ghee?
Mm-hmm.
Ghee. And then this guy. And then potatoes are in the oven. Cover that bitch. Okay, so while we're making dinner, I'm also prepping some food for the week. So one of my meals, I have sweet potatoes. So basically the way I do it is I just pop them up into little cubes and bake them. And I just spray them with avocado oil. So I use spray, not pour oil. So that I don't have to add in like those fat macros. And then I use a no salt seasoning, just the Kirkland brand. This one's really good because I add other seasonings that have salt in them to my meals. So I just do the no salt seasoning. So we're gonna cover this, put this in the oven, and then we'll be making some chicken for the week and my fish as well, and then kind of prepping those meals for tomorrow. This is the leg steak. Look at that. Wow. Good job, Brando. Let's just take a little nibble of this. That's all I need on a repeat. Lamb. We got our gluten-free bread from the farmer's market. It's just buckwheat cassava flour. What else? Ground rice flour. It's actually really good. Like, it's very soft, which usually gluten-free breads don't usually taste that good, to be honest. And Brando approves, so we like it. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Is that good? All right, this is the finished product. Got a whole lot of meat, some potatoes. Got our little sauce, some onions, Brando's plate, and Maddie's plate. And then we got our bread, which is toasting. A whole lot of yumminess. What a refeed day. Alrighty, so we ate dinner. I am still very, very full. It's a lot of food. But I wanted to show you guys my meal prep for tomorrow and this week. I did a little bit of cooking. So what we have here is 4 of my meals. So in the morning I have my smoothie, which I drink on the way to work. And then I have my ground beef and veggies, sweet potato, chicken and veggies, and then we have whitefish, the mahi, and cauliflower rice and asparagus. And then the sauces I use is the Bragg's coconut aminos, Cholula, and then I use, I just got this one from Trader Joe's, pickle seasoning, because we like pickles here. Ranch, this is like my go-to. And then I also use the elote seasoning as well. Those are like my go-to seasonings for on top of my meals. And then my pre-workout meal I eat on our way home from work. So it's just my oats, and then I mix my protein and water like I showed you guys last time. Just so it's easier to mix in with like hot oats and it doesn't get clumpy and gross. So I prepped about 3 days worth of these meals, and then I cook my post-workout meal after the gym when I'm home because it's my eggs and rice, and I like to cook those fresh. So these are the prepped meals.
and that way we are set up for success. Okay, so before I do my magnesium nighttime drink, I also do psyllium husk fiber and my greens supplement. So I just mix these two together with just like a little bit of water and then drink it, basically just like chug it, just because the psyllium husk does make it like, it absorbs the water and makes it super clumpy, so I drink it really fast. But I'll have this and then I'll have my magnesium drink. But this is basically just to get some more fiber, make sure things are moving, you know? You gotta keep things moving. Better for digestion. The greens supplement has a lot of micronutrients and stuff, and something like, there's a lot of controversy about like green supplements in general and like whether they're bullshit or not. But to be honest, a lot of the vegetables and fruits nowadays in the US, just because of how the soil is like turned over, reused, all the pesticides, chemicals and stuff in our produce, the vegetables and fruits just aren't as good as they used to be. And so actually taking something like this can be very beneficial. So this is something I consistently take. I feel better on it. My digestion is a little better. Plus it tastes really good. This one is the berry. I usually do the chocolate, but I figured I'd switch it up this time. So mix this guy up. And then we're just gonna chug it. And that's that. Got our fiber down. Now let's make our nighttime cocoa. Alrighty, so last little intake for the night is our magnesium drink. So I do 1 scoop of this before bed every night. Magnesium is something that can help a lot with sleep. There's all different types of magnesium in this one. I used to take magnesium threonate, apigenin, and L-theanine combo for sleep, but I've been doing this one for the past year and I really like it. I actually like sleep deeper, but also I do actually get tired after drinking this, so I'll drink it like 20 to 30 minutes before I go to bed. So I'll just do 1 scoop of this, and it's the chocolate sea salt flavor. So it's kind of like having like a little hot cocoa treat before bed. So especially like on prep, it's nice to have. And so I'll do 1 scoop of this, and then I just lightly boil some water. Pour that in. And there you have it. A little treat that doesn't have any calories, helps you sleep, and it tastes like chocolate. It's delicious. So we'll drink this, and then we are gonna get in bed soon, just kind of chill out a little bit before. But thank you guys for following me along this full day of eating Refeed day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Please comment below anything that you guys would like to see in these videos, any feedback, questions you might have, and I will see you guys in the next video.